paynet transaction, I'm here to talk to you about the nurit 3010. I'd like to start with the paynet box that your nurit is coming in. If you look at the label on side 1, what you'll see is the location information. This is going to include the nurit serial number along with your store name. Side 2 of the box is going to give you the support and the user training information. That's going to include your phone numbers for the help desk, the SMS information, your webinar training, and your online chat. Side 3 of the terminal is going to have the quick tips to look at, and side 4 of the box is the information about your terminal. Let's take a few moments to familiarize ourselves with the terminal's main features. I'm going to start with the keypad itself. You have that here, your antenna, your paper roll cavity along with the thermal paper, the LCD display, your magnetic card reader, and the power cord. The unit's going to come with a high performance battery pack. When fully discharged, the battery fully recharges after 3 hours while installed in the terminal. An 80% charge capacity will reach within 1 hour. If for any reason you want to remove the battery, make sure that the metal contacts do not come into contact with any other metal objects. Now I'm going to talk about loading the thermal paper. Let's start with removing the paper cover along with the paper spindle if necessary. The old paper cord needs to be removed. Make sure the end of the new roll has a clean, straight edge. With the paper coming from underneath the roll, feed the paper under the black paper roll. The paper sensor will sense that the paper is there and feed the paper through. If necessary, press and hold down the function key while tapping on the feed key. Place the paper spindle in the paper roll and the roll into the paper compartment. Replace your paper cover. Okay, I'm going to talk about the terminal keyboard in itself. First you have your number pad here. You've got your clear and feed button, which is the orange button, the function key, which is your blue button, along with your arrows up and down, which allows you to scroll. Your green key is your enter payment button, and the yellow key is your menu escape. The alpha key in the middle, if you use that in conjunction with that number keypad, that will change that number into an alphabet text. Your alpha copy key, use this key to edit any of the text of the header as the trailer as well as the printout of the copy of your last receipt. The review key, this allows you to view the totals for the EDC types on the display. Your return key, you press this prior to processing of any returns. Your void key, press this prior to processing any voids. Your verify key, press this key prior to verifying. And your force key, this is used to process a forced sale. An authorization has already been obtained. Powering the unit on and off. What you want to do is work with your yellow menu escape button. To turn the terminal on, you want to press and hold the menu escape button. To power it off, make sure it's unplugged from the power pack. Press and hold again the menu escape button. I'm going to talk about the normal sales transaction. Be sure that the terminal is in the idle prompt. Swipe the credit card or manually key in the account number and expiration date. Input the dollar amount of the transaction without using the decimal point. Along with press enter, the terminal will now dial out for the approval and print the first receipt. Press any key and the second receipt will print. Voiding a transaction. A void of a sale can be done if the original sale was performed on the same batch. If the original sale was not performed in the same batch, a return needs to be processed. From the idle prompt screen, you're going to press the void button. That will display void sale. Swipe the card, key in the account number and the expiration date manually. Input the dollar amount to be voided, press enter. Press any key to print the second receipt. Batching of your terminal. Your terminal is programmed to do the auto batch. The host will close the batch automatically at night. It's done at midnight Pacific Standard Time. The mail menu screen. From the idle prompt, you're going to press your menu escape key. Use the arrow keys to scroll up and down along with pressing enter. Or you can press the number on the keypad and that will correspond with your selection. From the main menu, press 1 to access the reports menu. Input the password, press enter. Press number 2 to select the current report. Use the arrow up and down key to scroll through the reports type option, then press enter to select, or press the number corresponding with the request. Reprinting of the last receipt. This option will print a copy of the last transaction. If any function was processed after the transaction, the last transaction cannot be printed. The alpha copy key processes the same function. From the main menu, you want to press 1. To access the reports, press number 5. Select the receipt copy, and the last receipt will begin printing. Use the arrow keys to select if you would like the Visa and MasterCard printing together or separately, then press enter. Or press the number corresponding with your selection. Uploading of transactions. This function allows you to upload all offline transactions one by one or all at once. If any transactions have failed, the terminal will prompt print failed transaction. From the main menu, press 3 to access the merchant options. Use the arrow up and down key to scroll to the highlight menu option number 10, which is called Store and Forward. Then press enter. Input the password, press enter. Press number 5 to upload the transaction. Press 5 to the menu escape, upload the individual transaction, or enter to upload all offline transactions. Resend a failed transaction. This function allows you to resend all failed transactions. From the main menu, press number 3 to access the merchant options. Use your arrow key to scroll to the highlighted menu, which is option number 10, Store and Forward, then press enter. Input the password, press enter, and then press number 6. Balancing to the host. This function allows you to balance to the host. From the main screen, you want to press the function key, that's the blue key. Press number 6, batch terminal. It will display 2 for map, credit, press enter, and 2 for host totals. Header information. This function prints the header's information that's programmed into your terminal. From the main menu screen, press number 3 for merchant options, press your enter, then press number 9 to print the setup. Set the terminal's date and time. The system options allow you to set the time and date on the terminal. From your main menu, you're going to press number 5 to access the system options. Press enter. Verify the time and date, see if it's correct. If it's incorrect, press enter to edit. Input the correct date by using the format of month, day, year. Input the correct time using your 24-hour military time format. Verify that the date and time are correct. Now press enter. To check the radio signal from the main menu, you need to press your number 6 to access the radio test. Then press enter. The terminal is going to display the radio test. Number 1 is option radio RSSI. Press enter. Keep in mind that the base station and their RSSI will vary according to the location. That finishes our presentation on the Nurit 3010. Thank you for your time looking through this video, and I want to thank my cameraman, Navik.